Now for a glimpse of ag around the world, one major trading partner may be about to see tariffs increase. President Biden announcing he's considering tripling U.S. tariffs on steel from China. The president making the announcement in an address to steel workers in Pennsylvania yesterday, saying he wants to better protect American producers from Beijing's industrial overcapacity. The White House insists it is more about shielding American manufacturing from unfair trade practices overseas. Right now, the Census Bureau says only about 3% of imported steel over a 12-month period came from China. And taking a closer look at China's economy, Beijing says it picked up speed at the start of 2024. First quarter gross domestic product grew 5.3% from a year earlier. And as Mark Stewart reports, it's outpacing analysts' expectations.
Let's start with some context. It was just about 1 month ago when government leaders here in Beijing unveiled an economic growth target of about 5% for 2024. Some see that as ambitious. This latest report, though, on the health of the Chinese economy is very much in line with that target, but there are some questions about whether it can be maintained, sustained into the future. If we look at the data, manufacturing is a big part of the success. And in China, there are really three big industries right now: electric vehicles, solar panels, and batteries. And being based here, a lot of this is something that I have seen firsthand. Yet, as we've heard from economist Harry Murphy-Cruz from Moody Analytics, quote, there's a growing mismatch in China's economy. Manufacturers are doing the heavy lifting while households sit on the sidelines. And there's concern China is flooding the market, essentially adding so much merchandise, negatively then impacting pricing, making it difficult for others to compete. It's an issue Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen talked about during her visit here just last week, a practice that can prevent a level playing field. In addition, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz met with Chinese leader Xi Jinping, and before that, the German Chancellor expressed concerns among similar lines, according to Reuters. Finally, the bigger issue, China is still fighting economic headwinds, including problems with the property sector, an issue that still lingers and could prevent future growth. Mark Stewart, CNN, Beijing.
Well, grain production in Ukraine has remained unprofitable since the Russian invasion, and that's expected to translate into decreased production this year. That's according to a new USDA grain and feed report from the country's attaché. This one graphic tells the story. It shows what average profits were like before the war, that's in blue, and what started to happen in 2022 following the invasion in red. Since that time, farmers have accrued losses for almost all major bulk commodity crops, except for oilseeds, for 2 consecutive years. The report also suggests that only oilseeds will be profitable for this year. It says while grains remain in negative territory, that has naturally impacted farmers' planting decisions for this season, with winter crops estimated to be down nearly 9%. Farmers also plan to increase spring wheat and barley while decreasing corn. Well, up next, an ag trade mission to India is on the docket. What's on the line? Chip's Corner is next.